what I got here. Your favorite. Double non-fat latte mocha grande thingy, sugar-free. What's the matter? You like that?
Decaf.
Sorry, forgot.
It's okay, I'm not supposed to have it. Anyway, I'm too hyper as it is.
I can't see how you're so shot up full of pain meds.
Where's Sam?
Why don't you let Sam worry about Sam and you just worry about you, okay?
You've just been really great with her. Really. You just keep doing that and I'll focus on getting well.
My mother made me swear that I would never see Jason again. I already broke my promise. I don't want her to know that I was even at Jason's house.
How many more lies are we supposed to tell Alexis?
It is a beautiful day today. How about a picnic, Spencer? You like that? How about it? Take him for a picnic in the park?
Sounds perfect.
She's gone.
This isn't a frat house, Dylan. We're civilized. Here, have some juice.
Who's gone? Lulu is gone. She's gone.
Oh, my God. We've got to go find her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Grandfather.
You don't think she went out and found herself a clinic, do you?
I don't know. She left in the middle of the night. I haven't seen her since.
Well, she should have been in her bed.
If she'd done that in the first place, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Lulu. Are you okay?
You didn't do anything foolish, did you?
Where were you?
She was with her father. I trust none of you have a problem with that.
Alexis was about to be taken in for surgery. I would have promised her the moon and the stars if it meant that she went in there with a positive attitude.
It was not fair that Alexis put you in that position.
Come on, she needed to feel like her life was in order. This was her way of caring for her daughters.
You don't resent Alexis for, forcing you to get with Jason.
No, I don't. I don't resent Alexis. She wasn't being malicious. This is her way of showing she loves her kids.
I'm not saying she was being malicious. What I'm saying is, okay, let's not forget that she wants Rick to raise Christina. How do you feel about that?
Only so Molly and Christina could be raised together.
You know what? It's not even worth talking about because she made it through surgery. It's not even an issue.
It's not an issue. Sonny, Alexis could still die. She could have complications. She could relapse. This isn't over. Letting her believe that I won't speak to Jason again makes her feel better.
Okay with a lie?
Come on. You lied. You said that you would allow Rick to raise Christina.
I'm not good with lies. And you know what? What if I make it the truth? Okay, Alexis is dying. So does that mean we have to do exactly what she asks? Are you willing to give up Jason? Do I just want to give Christina to Rick? How far are we willing to go?
Oh, boy. This makes me happy. Oh, whew. Sweetie, beautiful. Let me see my baby.
Yeah, you want to hold her?
Let me see. Got my big girl and my baby. Oh, can you bring her closer?
Yeah,
Hi.
Why don't you just give her a try?
I love you. And I can't hold her because it'll hurt too much.
Okay.
Mommy, I got you a card.
Oh, you did it. It is the most beautiful.
Hey, sweetie, why don't you show her the other card, huh?
Mommy made that one.
Yeah,
She did all by
did.
herself?
She did.
Ooh. I don't think she can print that well.
Yeah, she most certainly did. Look, she made those two little handprints by herself.
She did. Oh, it looks
We
like
thought about
somebody
your nails,
helped her to help your sister. Thank you, honey. Will you always promise to help your sister? Oh, boy. I'm going to keep these right here, so close to me. Okay? Because I love you guys so much.
We should go.
Already? Yeah. I love you, Monkey Pie. Can you come up here? Give Mommy a big kiss. I love you. I love you, Mom.
Flying in. Here you go.
Oh, my girl. Oh, look at that face.
Daddy, see you later, okay? I'll be right there.
Thank you, Viola, for bringing them here.
Sure.
Thank you.
I just bought her those shoes. Christina's gonna be out of those by Thanksgiving. She's growing so fast.
Yeah, both are.
I really want you and Sam to try to get along so that you can take care of the girls, okay?
I know what you vultures are up to. Typical Quartermain tactics. Enslave a young girl, have her breed an heir to throw into your defective genetic pool.
Lulu, is that what you told him?
I'm really disappointed in you. I thought you were better than this pack of vultures. Oh, don't get uppity, Luke. It doesn't become you.
Luke, you know I don't work like that.
I thought I knew how you worked, but apparently I was wrong.
I'm the baby's father. I never pressured her. I just wanted her to take long enough to consider her options. I want the baby.
She can consider her options when she's ready to consider them. And when you can have a baby, you get to decide what happens to it.
This child is a Quartermain.
That child is a Spencer. And she makes this decision. She and she alone. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand your language. So how much will it take?
What?
How much will it take to send you back to that endless tropical party that you left to come here and cash in on my good name?
Don't look so put out, Luke. The bank's open. Cash in and take a hike. This is rich, Dr. Quartermain. You're about the only person in the world I can say this to. Shall we compare parenting skills? Oops! You lose!
All right, let's cut to the chase. How much will it be? Look, you want $50,000? 75 maybe. That's an awful lot of my ties.
Take the money and run. Grandparenting isn't your style. No, it isn't. But you know, a lawsuit might be fun.
Lawsuit?
This, like so many things Quartermain, is defective. And that brings to mind the words that turn rubber into gold. Tort, class action suit, and my personal favorite, out-of-court settlement.
Well, how you feeling?
I'm doing everything the doctor tells me to do. To the letter. Even didn't let the girls stay that long when Viola snuck them in. That's all my news. What about you? What are you up to this morning?
Me, let's see. I went to work. I had some things to take care of, and then I picked the girls up some crayons and coloring books and stuff.
You're really good with them, Sam. They're lucky to have you.
Come on, I'm the lucky one.
I'm glad that you recognize how special they are. And that you cherish that.
They are my sisters. I would do anything for them, you know that.
Oh, okay. Why don't you take Christina to the little girl's room, okay? Molly and I'll stay here.
Okay.
We'll wait for you, okay? Come on, Rich. Sorry to see Mommy in a hospital bed, isn't it, sweetheart? Don't worry about it. I think she's gonna be just fine. I promise, okay? Hey, you know what? I got a secret for you, baby girl. You will always be first in Daddy's heart. Mm-hmm. That's right. I will always love you more than my own life. You know what? Your big sister Christina, she loves you very, very much too. There's a little something I gotta tell you about being the younger one. I always think that they can ignore you, you know, that they can bully you, right? They make you feel insignificant, like your pain is nothing, like you're invisible. Yeah. But you know what? You can't let them make you feel that way. You can't listen to them. Because you're someone special, Molly. You are my beautiful baby girl. And I won't let that happen. You will never, ever take a backseat to anybody.
The Enduro condom, and I'd sure as hell fire whoever came up with that name, Edward, is not designed to hold back the advancing hordes. And you, Genghis Khan, no, I'm not even going to go there, you know. You're both adults. That part of it's none of my business. Let's talk about the cut rate research that went into making these turkeys. Temper, Alan. Temper, temper. You know, you got a hell of a liability here. I would cooperate if I were you.
Or what?
Or you check the local news tonight, and you'll find out that the hot topic is Enduro condoms made by ELQ. And unwanted pregnancies and STDs and HIV and AIDS. You got a hell of a lawsuit coming your way, Pop.
No, well, you sue all you want, but your daughter will not abort my great-grandchild.
I haven't decided anything.
Yes, but you're considering it.
Which, the last time I checked, is her right.
And I wouldn't be breaking the law, unlike some people in this room.
She's right. Abortion is safe and legal, and I want it to stay that way. But I can't condone it as a method of birth control.
Which wouldn't even be an issue if the method they had chosen had worked.
Abortion wasn't meant for girls with Lulu's advantages.
I am 18. I'm miserable. I have an unwanted pregnancy. The kid who knocked me up isn't in love with me, and my family has issues of its own. The only advantage that I have is the money that you choose to dump on me. Money is not going to fix this problem.
Lulu, I want the baby.
No. You want to prove that you're better than your father. Take my word for it, you are. But you want Georgie. You want an education. You want a life and a career. 4 out of 5 ain't that bad, Dylan. It's more than most people get.
You know, Spencer, you come waltzing in here trying to play the role of a father. Well, now's your chance. Talk some sense into her.
I did that a long time ago, Edward. That's why she's capable of making her own decisions. Nobody is going to talk my daughter into or out of anything.
No? What would her mother think about this? Why don't you go ahead and ask him, dear? Ask him to tell you what Laura would think. And you know that it would break Laura's heart to know that Lulu was aborting this child.
Elizabeth, hey.
Well, you're right. I don't think Lucky can do this on his own.
You taking pills again?
I don't know. But he's under a lot of stress. He's starting to rationalize everything. The excuses are just flying out of his mouth. He needs professional help, and I can't believe that I was crazy enough to think that I could handle this on my own.
Don't blame yourself. I mean, Lucky begged you to do it his way.
I know, but if he starts taking pills right now, I can't take it.
What's different about right now?
Things just got a lot complicated.
What? Well, why aren't you telling me?
I'm pregnant. Isn't this a happy day, Spencer? Daddy wants us all to go on a picnic together. I think he likes me.
That would be an unfortunate turn of events.
Listen, I know this might be bad timing, but congratulations. Lucky must be excited, no?
He doesn't know yet. This whole thing has put a huge strain on us.
And you're afraid that this is gonna make him panic?
Part of the 12-step program is admitting you're powerless over the drugs. And all Lucky keeps saying is that he has everything under control, which clearly means he doesn't understand the addiction at all.
Yeah. Well, how can I help?
Talk him into rehab.
Okay. Are you planning on telling him that you're pregnant?
He'll have plenty of time to deal with this baby when he's further along into recovery. He just needs to focus on getting clean.
I'll try and get through. I'm okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Liz.
Well, we've heard more than enough from the peanut gallery. What about you, sweetheart?
I don't know. I don't see myself as a mom. I really don't. But I can't imagine
signing my baby over to the Quartermaines and then just walking away.
Well, those are only two of the options.
I have the facts. And I know that it's not easy. Nothing is. But when I shut out all the noise, I think that abortion is my best option. And Tracy thinks that I'm gonna regret it, and Edward wants to get an injunction against it. Lucky's gone totally off the deep end. And Carly says that she would never do it, and she's the one who's most like me, so she would know. Dylan looks like he's always gonna cry. And the only person who says she understands is Georgie, but who can blame her? Because if I don't have this baby, then she gets to get back together with Dylan.
Hold on a second. It sounds like you're making this decision based on some kind of survey you've made of a bunch of people who have themselves to think about, not you. I mean, these people don't care about you. They shouldn't even be involved.
You know that you can't keep a secret in this house.
You have a good amount of this and an extraordinary amount of this. You're more than capable of putting the two on the same page and making a decision that's right for you. See, these people, they're going to be out of your life next year, or in a decade, or even tomorrow, who knows. But you'll be here. And you'll be living with this decision the rest of your life. If what you think is right is to terminate this pregnancy, don't let anyone talk you out of it.
I don't know what I want. That's the problem. I just know that I don't want to have a baby that's not wanted. Like you did.
I already told you if Alexis dies, she wants Rick to raise our daughter, my daughter, because she wants both girls to grow up together. I don't have a problem with that at all. What I have a problem with is she wouldn't even be asking me if she knew what Rick did. Okay? Now, what am I supposed to do at this point? She's sick. I can't say no, but there's no way I'm letting Rick raise my daughter. Rick has always been obsessed with proving himself to me, and it's a waste of both of our times, and I'll never be what he wants me to be, so he hates me, and he tries to hurt me by using the people I care about to do it.
Would it be that hard for you to show your brother some kindness?
Please don't defend my brother.
I'm not. I'm asking you how you feel about him.
Like I said, he's twisted, and he knows it's over now. I'm done with him. And, you know, the only thing that I really worry about is that he's going to use Christina as leverage against me.
How do you feel about that? Believing your own brother hates you that much.
No, I feel nothing. You know, in my business, when someone does that to you, when they're that big of a threat...
What, Sonny? What do you do against a threat that big?
You figure it out.
You're a team, you and me, right? I'm not gonna let you grow up with a woman who thinks of you as an afterthought. I'm not gonna let you beg for anybody's love. We're done begging for everything, all right? We're done. You know what, sweetheart? Look at me. Daddy's very sorry that Mom is sick. But I'm done living by her rules or Sonny's or Anybody else's for that matter. I mean, the good brother, the good husband, the good son were to get me. Mother didn't care about me at all, right? Don't you worry, my little girl. Daddy is taking charge. And I got a plan.
That's good, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, what are you going to wear to the mayor's cocktail party?
Ooh, what am I gonna wear? I don't know. I really haven't given that any thought yet.
Well, I always use the opportunity to go out and buy something new. It makes the whole thing less tedious. So if you want, you can go to this boutique on Green Street. They have some cute things, and I'll treat you.
Thank you, but it sounds like you're the one who really wishes you can be there.
I think the politics are quite boring. Although it is fun to kind of mix it up with the pompous, self-important. I wouldn't mind at this point a little music and a dance. Rick is an excellent dancer.
So you said?
I guess I am. It's always nice when a man knows how to lead.
Yeah, but I really don't think I'm gonna be doing any dancing, so.
I've noticed that things have gotten a little awkward between you and Rick. I really think that you should give him a chance.
You don't ask for much, do you?
It really would be better for Christina and Molly if the two of you could get along.
Boo, he smiled. He is a little prince.
He's wonderful.
Are we speaking of the child or Nicholas?
Spencer, of course.
Don't lose sight of that, my dear. This child is the only reason that you can eat, sleep, and dream Cassadine. Your job is to keep my great-grandson safe and be my advocate to Nicholas. Now, I think if I were you, I would put aside my little Jane Eyre fantasy. You're only a nanny, and Nicholas will not be your Mr. Rochester.
It never occurred to me.
I see how you dress. No, and I heard what you said.
Stay away from him! Stay away from the baby!
Colleen, it's all right, it's all right. For the last time, you come near my son, and I'll have you recommitted.
Oh, Nicholas. Nicholas, I just want to look at him. Nicholas, it breaks my heart that he's growing up without his family.
Spencer has his family, and this is no less than you deserve.
Has Lulu come to a decision?
If disappearing is a decision.
She's been, doing a lot of that lately.
Dylan, what the hell were you thinking?
Okay, fine. You wanna go ahead and blame it on me? Fine. No, it's fine. Blame it all on me. But Lulu and I have been over this 1,000 times, Luke, and there's only one thing that matters. She's pregnant, and it's mine. No, that's not true. That's not true. There's something else that matters. I want to be a father. I want to see this kid grow up. Maybe you don't understand that.
You have no right to assume that you know why I make any choices. I've tried to treat you fairly in this. I expect the same.
Okay, fine. Fine. How about begging? Would begging do it, Luke? Would you please convince Lulu to keep this baby?
know?
Well, there's a phrase I don't hear very often.
We were standing here right before you left, and you said to be careful with my heart. I should have listened to you.
Another too rarely used phrase.
I'm sorry that I walked out on you earlier. I'm mad at myself.
Yeah, I can see that. Sweetheart, you should really drop the anger and the guilt. It doesn't do you any good.
It's not just that. I can't make a decision. Dylan really wants this baby.
That's what he says.
I mean, he's trying to prove something to his own father, who isn't even here to appreciate it. And I know it's not gonna pan out like this widescreen romantic comedy that's running through his head. I mean, the Quartermains are pushy and obnoxious, but they would raise his child, and it would want for nothing. And that has to count for something. But I refuse to have a child growing up knowing that I never wanted it. And I'm absolutely certain that I'm not ready to be a mother. I may never be ready. I mean, I don't look back on my growing up and think, gee, I can't wait to share that with a kid. I know that I was loved, but there was so much sadness and turmoil. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. It wasn't your fault.
Is Edward right? Would Mom want me to have this baby?
Your mother would want you to live your life the best way you know how. She would want you to make this decision from your own heart. And she would not want you to worry about what other people think. That's what she would want.
Max said I could come in.
Yeah. What do you need?
I've been trying to get a hold of Jason. I thought maybe you could tell him that I really
Yeah,
need
he's
to
not
speak to
around.
him.
But is there anything I can help you with?
Thank you, but it's personal. Jason's been a really good friend.
Yeah, he's a good listener.
The best.
Well, I'm sure he'll help you out when he gets back. And it's nice when you have somebody in your life who comes in and when you need him most, you know.
Hi. I'm sorry I couldn't be here sooner. I was with a patient. How are you?
I'm tired, which is absurd considering all the sleep that I've been getting. When I'm awake, all I think about is what's best for Molly and Christina, or how betrayed I feel by Sam and Rick. I know you said this whole thing is going to blow up in my face, but really, what choice do I have?
What's your best case scenario?
That the cancer goes away and I'm able to live my life.
And what if you don't survive?
Then Sam and Rick have to form a bond so that they can take care of Christina and Molly as a family.
What if Rick and Sam do bond, as you like to put it, and then you survive this illness? What if you have to face a whole new level of intimacy, one that you created?
Be ready at 7.
Excuse me?
Mayor's party tomorrow night. Be ready to go no later than 7 o'clock.
Yeah, okay. I'll meet you there.
No. The idea was for the two of us to go together so that we can present a unified front on Alexis's behalf.
Let me be real clear with you, Rick. I will go to this party, but there is no way I'm going to ride in the car with you, and there's no way I'm going to dance with you. Not going to happen.
Even though Alexis wants us to go together.
Life doesn't come with a user's manual. It's all about experience and instinct. When it came to family, I had plenty of instincts and very, very little experience. I mean, for Barbara Jean and me, our life was just trying to get through to the next day. It was ugly. It was brutal. But your mother's experience was totally different. She had a family, and she loved them, and they loved her. And you got caught in the car wreck between our experience and our love. Sometimes what you experience when you're young follows you the rest of your life. The monsters that chase me are ruthless. But I survived them. And they don't mean that I don't love my children or that I didn't want to have any kids. Whatever happened in your youth, it didn't make you an emotional cripple. You're capable of making this decision. All you need is enough peace and quiet to listen to your heart. If you should decide to have this baby, then I'll do my damnedest to be a better grandfather than I was a father. And if you decide that it's better not to have the baby, I'll do whatever I can to help you. But this decision, it's not about the past. This is all about your future.
What Rick and Sam did was unspeakable. But I'm certain they have a lot of remorse over what they did, and I seriously doubt they'll ever do it again.
So why push them into proximity?
I told you why, Lainey. And maybe I want to see if they'll do it again. Especially Rick. If Rick will do it again.
Have you ever thought about just confronting him?
Well, then I'd have to tell him that I saw him do it the first time, and I can't do that.
So this is a test. Push Rick towards Sam, see if he falls. But Alexis, you might be perpetuating the very thing that you're trying to avoid.
What Alexis wants is peace between us for Christina and Molly's sake.
It'd be nice.
What do you want, Rick?
You know what? There's a point where your paranoia becomes a little offensive.
Look, I'm gonna go to this party because I promised my mother I would, and I'll even pretend that you don't make me sick to my stomach. Don't come near me.
You know what? You keep bringing up the possibility, Sam. So what, are you warning me, or are you issuing an invitation?
Jason is away on business. He can't be reached, but he'll be calling in if you want me to have him call you or something.
You know, it's okay. It's not an emergency. You don't have to interrupt his trip for me. Okay, thank you. Sonny, this business that he's doing, is it dangerous?
Jason could take care of himself.
I know.
And he values your friendship.
And I value his.
Right. I'm sure when he gets back, you know, he's going to help you out any way he can. And you just need to realize that Jason loves Sam.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem, you know. It's what I'm...
One in 3 girls will get pregnant by age 20. Don't let your teen be one.
Please, talk with your sons and daughters about sex. They want to hear from you. And if they don't, they'll hear it from everyone else.
Find out more at teenpregnancy.org.